All right, so let's finish him up. So we're going to put some color in his mouth. So we'll use the same tool that we used to cut out his mouth and a little trick. So we'll go under our shape generators. You're going to go to new banana again. Okay, and let's make it basically the same. So in case you don't remember, I'm going to go 0.15. asim1 we're going to go 0.25, and asim2 we're going to go 0. Alright, and then we want to make it to 9 millimeters. So we're going to select the corner, hold the shift key, click the left mouse button. There we go. And then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. And let's line it up. So we use our arrow key. Let's just move it into position. And what we want to do is create the inside of his mouth. So if we look at our reference, the inside of his mouth is a very dark red. So let's turn this into a really dark red, like so. And then we're going to make a copy. So we'll go Edit, Duplicate, and we're going to pull it out on the left corner here, uniform scale. So we'll go Shift. Okay, so we're going to uniform scale it just up on each side. Okay, and then we're going to move it just a little forward. Okay, so as you can see, this is going to cut out most of this and leave basically a shell that we can put in the back of his mouth. Alright, but we want a copy of the whole one because we're going to use that for his tongue. So let's click Edit, Duplicate, and then we'll just move it out. Then we'll turn this into a hole, and we will group it. And look at that. Get a nice mouth, inside mouth form. So now let's just make sure it's aligned. It's a little big, which is okay. So now we can shrink it down. It's maybe a little bigger. There we go. Now let's align it. And let's see how that looks. Just going to move it over a little bit. So we're going to change our snap grid to 0.25. And just slide it down. So we could probably make it a little bigger. Made it too small. So we'll pull it out. That feels better. And let's rotate it a little bit. go. We can probably move it back a little bit. And let's just rotate it just a teeny bit. It's not exact. But definitely makes it look a little better. Oh, now I'm just gonna start pulling things just to get it to look a little better. You can do the same. Don't expect it to be exactly like mine. Okay. So that works. So now let's create his tongue. So if we look at his reference, it's just kind of like an oversized sphere. So let's just flip this over. (180°). And then let's just shrink it down. Oops. It goes a little too slow when it's at a small increment, so move it up to 1 millimeter, and yeah, now it moves. Okay. Now let's change the color to bright red, and just get it centered. Needs to probably go over 0.25. Okay, and let's just move that in. All right, and then let's just select the back and let's just squeeze it forward. And let's just squeeze a little more forward. And then let's just move it up. There we go. And let's look at our reference. It's close, no cigar yet. So let's select it. And just move it up. maybe widen it a little bit. And let's take a look at our reference. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's flatten it down and then move it up. There. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed watching this intro to 3D modeling. It's a lot of fun, and you pretty much your only restrictions to making things or modeling things is just your imagination. So try to come back as often as you can. We'll have more videos showing how to make other cool things like other characters, and even how to make your own rings or pendants and more models. So look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.